Howdy, pards. MrHolster here. Just having a little coffee in the tack room this morning. It's supposed to be snowing today. It was supposed to rain yesterday and rain the day before, and we got no rain. So I got back out in the shooting range again and did some more work on it. And you get done and you think you're done, and you sit and look at it and have yourself a beer and go, oh, gee, that looks great. It's almost done. And then you go back out the next day and no, it's not. You got a lot more things. Oh, I missed this and I missed that. So we're working on it still. We worked on that for a good 3 hours on Monday, and it was a little easier in some spots where it was a little wet on Sunday. I couldn't get into some spots, and so I could get in those spots, and I didn't get stuck. But some of the other spots, it got a little too dry. There's a lot of clay down there, boy, and it's got to be just right, or it's too hard on my bobcat. Yeah. It's too wet and I get stuck. It's too dry, and it's too hard digging stuff up. So on Sunday, I talked about my fine Galco holster here. and I had to dunk it in water. I had no choice. That was the only way I was going to make it work, but there we go. We got it all functioning fine, and I think it'll work just fine for me. And not bad at all, really. You know, got to take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. It's not the greatest holster in the world. It's not an Andy Artunian or a Milt Sparks or a Kramer or even a Mitch Rosen. But it'll function till the real deal comes along. So we'll live with that. And again, my sights on this thing, which I keep talking about these sights because I really like them. You go, why does the guy keep talking about those Warren tactical sights? Is he getting paid by them? No, I wish they would. I wish somebody paid me for something. Honest to God. But Jack's the only one that's getting paid for anything around here. And I don't even want to talk about what he's getting paid for. I don't even want to know what he's doing for the money he's getting. And it isn't even real money. It's just personal belongings. And who needs a Rolex watch, a diamond and ruby studded Rolex watch? I mean, really? No. He's just going to wreck it on something right away, I'll guarantee you. And frankly, that car is... he's already got damage to the car. And I tried to tell him, the concept of having a car that's like a half an inch off of the tarmac does not work when you live on dirt roads. No. Just the road from the driveway into the place off of the road, he's not going to make it. And he's already got that foil thing on the bottom is ripped off. Matter of fact, it's out there by the mailbox. I told him that. You know the front end of your car came off the other day. It's lying in the ditch by the mailbox. He said, I know it is. But he did come back. Yeah, he did come back on Monday morning with his tail between his legs, and he looked beat. He looked so beat, and he slept for like 14 hours. And he got up and he just drank water. Any rate, back to my Warren tactical sights here. And I don't know if I mentioned it the other day, but one of the reasons I like it so much is it's got that extra space on the rear sight to give you more light between on either side. Makes it a little easier for a quick sight acquisition for us old guys. I think that's why I like it so much. That, and it is quite a bit taller than the stock sight on a Glock 19, which I could show you what a stock sight was if I had one around here. But I didn't get it out. I got one in a drawer somewhere. At any rate, I thought I'd mention that again since I had the holster out. But this will be adequate. This is adequate. Will work fine till I get the holster of my dreams comes. These nice ones, you just can't get them in 2 days. It takes some time. So I wanted something to use. I don't want to sit around all summer long waiting for the holster to show up and not be able to use my new Glock 17 on the new shooting range if I ever get it done. Which I have high hopes for, because the weatherman has been incorrect so far this week. So I think maybe, I didn't think I'd be able to get out there this weekend, but I think this weekend I'll be able to get out there and work on it again. Again, all that clay, it's got to be just right. It's got to have enough moisture, but not too much. Because on Sunday, right off the bat, the first thing I did is that trench I had going across there. The trench is the width of the bobcat, 3 feet deep, and I want to slope out the edges, so it's more of a ditch, not a trench. Because I don't plan on mowing this thing, I plan on letting the horses go in there and eat the grass. Yeah. Why should I mow it? No, I don't think so. So I got to make it horse safe, and everything's got to be gentle. Everything, it's nice, gentle, rolling, everything. So first thing I did is I went down and started digging down the ditch and coming up the other side and digging it, making it into a ditch. And the second run, yeah, that clay was a little wet, and I almost got that baby stuck. It was really close. So when it didn't rain on Monday like they said it was going to, I got back out there. And that part was great. I could get in there and finish where I couldn't finish. But the upper parts were getting pretty hard to dig in. Yeah, they're already starting to get, the clay was already starting to get hard. Very temperamental. We got to get it just right. That first time I went down there, the frost was coming out of the ground, and it was cold. And if you'd picked it up, it was almost frozen, but it wasn't frozen. And that day, man, I just moved so much dirt that day. It was just like perfect for doing it. But I can't go more than 3 hours, 4 hours. My knees start bothering me. So I got another 3 hours in it. I got 4 hours in it on Sunday, which is as much as I did the first time I went out. And then I got another almost 4 hours. It was like 3 3/4 hours on Monday. So now we're 12 hours into this project. So I'm 3 times as far as I was in the first video I did. And I'm going to make another video after the next time I get down there and do it, I think, because it's really starting to shape up. So, but I got a few things I want to do first. So there you have it. There's a little update on the shooting range and my Galco holster. It did turn out all right once I dunked it in some water and formed it a little bit better. And I think it'll be fully functional and work just fine for me for the time being till the holster of my dream shows up, like I say. And that's it. 7 minutes and 10 seconds of your life you'll never get back again. And I am going to leave you with another chance to get in my contest. And boy, I wish somebody would have won this contest right now, because if you go to Brownells and check them out, you should see the deals they have on guns right now. The shield they had shields on there. You could have bought a shield or a Smith & Wesson bodyguard for the prize, the $350 gift certificate. And then, on top of that, they had a free shipping, plus you get $75 back from Smith & Wesson on a rebate. It would have been a great time to win that. I'm sorry that I'm not the 5,000 subs, but that's the way it is. If I don't get the 5,000 subs, I'm not dishing out the $350. It's that simple. Yeah. But geez, it's too bad it didn't happen right now, because boy, they got some great deals at Brownells right now. Any rate, if you want in my contest, this is all you got to do. Number one, you got to be a subscriber. Yeah, because how do I get to 5,000 subs unless you subscribe? Number two, like this video. And number three, in the comment section down below, just type in whatever you're thinking and tag 350 on the end. Yeah, I like doing that because I get, and I'm getting some interesting comments from people. Yeah. So there you go, guys. That's another coffee in the tack room with a Glock 17, a Galco holster, me talking about Jack's weekend, Jack's lost weekend, and the shooting range. Thanks for tuning in, guys. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Till next time, go out and stay safe. That's 9 minutes of your life you'll never get back again.